Good afternoon, Rio Grande Valley. I'm Irma Chapa, and I'm delighted to have in our McAllen Cable Network studios a hometown sweetheart, I'm going to call you, because she does not like doing interviews, but she's here with us today, and we're super excited. Dr. Valeska Balderas, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
And of course, you recognize our mayor, Javier Villalobos. Thank you both so much for joining us.
Definitely, and this time I'm not hosting, this time I'm the patient.
That's right, you are the patient. And this Real Conversations edition is going to focus on colonoscopies. Mayor, for the first time in your life, you were age 60 when you decided to have this procedure. Who convinced you, and why'd you wait so long?
Well, that's correct. You know, growing up, you always kind of have a tendency of, do I really want to do it? But, you know, at the age of 60, a buddy of mine, I'm going to say it, my good friend Raul Medina said, hey, we need to do it. We haven't done it. So he convinced me. He said, hey, look, I'm going to go with Dr. Valeska. And I had the colonoscopy, and I'm so glad I did. So now my recommendation is to people, hey, make sure you go do it way ahead of time.
A lot of people typically will wait. They think that the procedure is going to be painful, or they're too busy. Their schedule just doesn't allow for it, but that's not the advice you would give.
Colon cancer, unfortunately, is on the rise, especially among younger patients. And so if you're waiting a little bit longer, like the mayor did, you know, we may find polyps, or God forbid, we could find a cancer. And so it's really important to take time out for yourself to get this procedure done. He decided to go ahead and have the actual colonoscopy, and thankfully he had it done because of some of the findings that were identified.
Were you surprised at the findings?
Well, actually, not necessarily surprised. I was hoping I didn't, but I did. And now, which is one of the reasons now the doctor has advised me I need to go back in about 3 years, and I definitely will be. So I tell everybody now, go take care of it. Go take care of it. Fortunately, mine wasn't the good one. So I'm so glad we did. I'm so glad I went. And then you talk about the experience. You get there, they prep you, go in. I was out and done.
Did you feel anything?
Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. After I get up, they took me out in a wheelchair, which was a little embarrassing, but they had to do it. I wanted to walk out.
Right.
But absolutely nothing after.
And what did you do later that day?
I kind of misbehaved a little bit. I got on a plane and went to a basketball game in San Antonio.
So you recommend rest after the procedure?
I do recommend rest after the procedure, but as long as he wasn't flying the plane, then it's okay.
You noticed that he did have polyps, and so the advantage of doing the ordinary method is that you take care of that situation right then and there.
It's a good thing that he got it done. You know, the types of polyps that we're looking for are precancerous polyps, okay? There's lots of different polyps, and some are benign, meaning if they're left behind, they will never turn into anything at all. But then we have kinds that have more of a propensity to turn into cancer at a more rapid rate. And for some reason, the mayor has those types of polyps. They're called sessile serrated polyps. And those have a 4 to 7 times higher chance of turning into a colon cancer down the road. So this exam prevented him from getting a colon cancer because I was able to remove those polyps at the time of the exam.
In regard to prepping, a lot of people don't like to take that mixture that they have to take, and so it's like, oh no, I don't want to do that, I don't want to do that. But what makes the prep easier?
I think what makes our prep easier, and a lot of different GI doctors throughout the valley use this prep, it's called Easy to Go. Pretty much you mix the solution in anything that you like that's clear. So it could be the lime Gatorade, it could be apple juice, it could be standard water, and it's not going to taste like anything. You took it. Did you
I had
feel
absolutely no issue.
any
I had
problems?
No problem. It was. I mean, a lot of times people think, oh, it's a horrible tasting. I didn't think so either. I just took it and took care of business, and it was done.
It's come a long way then.
It has. Yes, I mean, and there's lots of different preps out there, and all it takes is talking to your doctor about what you can and can't tolerate and giving the patient options so that they can get the best prep and I can get the best look.
How relieved were you after? The next morning you probably, well, that night you went to a basketball game, but the next day you have to have felt this relief.
You do feel a sense of relief. I know I need to go back. And if I have to go back into or yearly, I don't care, I'll do it. And the reason I put myself here for our community is that we want to make sure that you understand you should not be embarrassed. Men or women could do this procedure. It's a medical procedure, and it's necessary and it's important. It needs to be done. Take care of it. Take care of yourself. Your family needs you, and we want to be well.
Absolutely. So if there's one thing that you would leave the audience with, Dr. Velasquez, someone who just keeps putting it off, what would you tell them?
You know, one thing I want to point out about the mayor is, you know, did you have any symptoms? You didn't.
Not at all.
And so that's what most patients tell me. I don't have any symptoms. I feel great. Why do I need to have this? Well, he's a prime example. He had no symptoms at all. He feels great. He's in great shape, you know. But no one could have predicted that he would have had 3 high-risk polyps. And so by doing so, we took care of the problem. We prevented him from having a cancer down the road. And that's the biggest take-home point, is that we're not just detecting things, we're not just detecting cancer, we're preventing it. And this colonoscopy is what helps us to do that.
Fantastic. Well, I really thank both of you for joining us today for this episode of Real Conversations. I want to, before we go, let you know that you went to Memorial High School.
I did. Go
Yeah.
Mustangs.
I am so happy to hear that you are from the Valley. Now you're taking care of patients here in the Valley. What would you say to medical students out there who want to pursue a career just like yours?
I would say stay focused, have goals at hand, and just because you're from the Valley doesn't mean that you need to go outside of the Valley to get your education or to become a doctor. I went to UT Pan American and I stayed within the Texas systems to get my degree and my medical degree and training, and you can do it too. Just got to be focused, keep your eye on the prize, and you can do whatever you want to do as long as you're focused.
We are so proud of you, and we're so honored that you joined us today in our
Thank you.
studios.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. Thanks. We'll be back with another edition soon.